Very weird. I think I'm back. Confirm if I'm back. Am I back? Anyone want to say? I think I'm back. Very confused. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, guys. OBS just stopped. I just heard a bong and it said OBS has stopped streaming. So I'm like, okay. Thanks. Not sure why it stopped. I can't explain why it did. It just did. My internet was fine. Where did we get to? What did you guys last hear? So I can pick up from where I went on. I don't want to have rambled on too much because that was quite important in this section. Just tell me while I get a... You take a drink. Yeah, but at what stages? How Muriel overstayed. Oh, Muriel overstayed. Okay, that's a little bit back. Right. So yeah, Muriel overstays. She dies here. Now, I was basically just saying at the end, if that one play where Hollow went for the 2 squishies there of his ult instead of the Grux, that Wacko would have lived. You'd have Wacko up. You have good HP pools basically with the Quang and the lifesteal. You could do Prime instead of Raptors basically, right? Instead, you're only going to get 2 Raptors, I think, off of this. So you basically, instead of get Prime, you get 2 Raptors and you get some pressure on a T2, which doesn't really do much damage. So overall, that one slight play change from Hollow could have completely changed it. How this would have gone, basically. That's all it needed. And then again, Swecker, having a slightly different play, could have turned the whole fight around without funneling into a choke point for the Decker ult, basically. Because they're trying too hard to get the banana, basically. So, you know, either way, it's misplays from either team. Overall, of course, a huge advantage to Ignite. Arsemis, thank you so much for the big host, man. 90 viewers there. Welcome everyone from Arsemis' stream. I'll just pause it. So, thank you ever so much. I hope you had a great stream, man. Cheers for the host. Very kind of you. We're basically just analysing scrims from Ignite and Juke City from yesterday. We're on game 2. There was only 2 games. So, this will be over soon. You can go back and watch the VOD if you're interested in watching the first one. We're basically just breaking it down and going through each stage of the game, you know, what misplays were made by both teams and stuff, how they could rectify them and improve. So just breaking it down for their benefit, your guys' benefit and stuff, and because I like analysing, basically. Thank you ever so much. Hope you guys will enjoy the last bit of analysis. If you enjoy it, then be sure to watch the rest of the VOD from before to watch the first game and the beginning of this game. So far at the moment, Ignite has a humongous lead. The draft was misplayed by Juke City, and they have a random Muriel in here which doesn't make sense with the rest of the comp, and the rest of the comp didn't make sense in relevance to what they're fighting. So this team have a huge advantage, Ignite, with the comp, in terms of this hyper-scaling, like, crazy late game comp that's decent mid game, not a bad early, very OP picks, great split push, 4-1 comp, can do 1-3-1 with the Quang and the Greystone with Sparrow, Decker, Gadget in mid. So they got a great comp, whereas this is just a pick aggressive early game comp that needs to, you know, get stuff early. But thank you for the host again, Arsemis. Cheers, welcome everyone, and we'll carry on with this game so far. So river buffs coming up. Juke City should be able to secure both because Ignite have to go back here, so Team Supreme gets a blue buff, Swaka gets a black buff, and off of these buffs they should try and do something, but Janto for some reason is trying so hard here to go forward and do something as a Muriel. Again, no RCC, so he's going to die very quickly here. Doesn't make sense to me. And then Emperor goes forward. Actually somehow jumped to the Gadget there. Then there's a good collapse by Team Supreme, so the team have collapsed very fast, but Wacko's going to get out quite easy here. Oh, there we go. Let me just let that play. Happy birthday, does that say? Missed the alert last time. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Alkaka. Thank you for the late happy birthday, sir. Cheers. So yeah, blue team basically collapse onto this. They pick up Emperor. Like, Janto was already too far forward. They weren't collapsed like quick enough, the Juke City team. and that's going to be Forsaker going down as well. So they just lost 3 people when they had river buff advantage. And yeah, and again, they keep putting their split push here against Ace. They need to put their duo lane here to like deal with RGS Ace, because they can't have this 1v1. Once the Greystone gets ahead, he wins. Once the Feng gets ahead, they win. If they're on an equal matchup, Feng has a slight advantage, but overall, once the Greystone's got the advantage, he's going to face roll it. Now these 3 get to push a free tier 2 off of this. Thank you, Arsemis. Cheers, man. Very kind of you. So this tier 2 will go down here, and then they're going to back off here, basically. So really well played by Ignite to get up pick up those kills, collapse efficiently, you know, Wacko kiting properly. They killed the Muriel very quickly. I don't know why she initiated as a Muriel. And then these 3 capitalize very well on getting that tier 2. They have the split pressure in both other lanes, so they're absolutely just pushing everything in. Juke City is playing from behind. That was a very desperate play, but too desperate and very miscoordinated, so it didn't work out. And at this point, yeah, they've lost the game, right? There's going to be what? This is going to be the 3rd set of Raptors, basically. Oh no, because it's a single Raptor. So 2 sets of Raptors have gone to Ignite here. They've had a huge farm advantage, almost 100 farm coming out here. They've got a huge kill advantage. At this point, Juke City has lost. Thank you, Vegeta. It was last, like, Sunday or something, wasn't it? Which was ages ago. In fact, yeah, it was 11 days ago, so birthday's a while ago, guys. Didn't expect to get happy birthdays at this stage. But, yeah, nonetheless, realistically, Ignite have won this, but we'll see how they close out the game in 7 minutes, because realistically, they should just force a fight at Prime, get the Prime, and win here. Like, send Ace to right lane to split push, and then get the Prime. Best thing to do right now. But they got rid of their jump pads too, which slows down rotation, so as soon as someone goes back to base, they have a great chance to take Prime. Yeah, I know, Charles. It's just because some people missed like the initial birthday stream. Swecker's trying too hard for a play here and loses his green unnecessarily. That charge made no sense. Brown was way too far back, so he doesn't get anything off of that. And they're trying way too hard to get picks now, to do anything. Fearless is a little out of position here, but yeah, we can't see the set. We can't see the Revenant. There you go, now you can see the Revenant. So Revenant comes in, goes straight onto Fearless while the carry's not here. This ult doesn't really make sense for Muriel, because he's going to slow himself down shooting the target anyway. And then Janto starts tanking the tower when they don't want to go forward, so there's some miscommunication there. They do get a good trade overall now, but Janto used a lot of mana throughout that. Swecker's here. They should probably pressure this and dive it. Like, Bellica should come and they should just dive these 2. But then again, a good cage could shut it down. But the tower's dead, and this is where they could go for a great play. But Bellica's still not here. She's still down there for some reason. Swecker dies for free. And now, as you can see, Empress used his ult, but he can't do anything. So he has to back away now. And now, Team Supreme's out of position to then go onto Wacko and gets caged. Janto also comes back in, laggy as hell, dies instantly. And then Team Supreme goes down, and it's all turned around, basically. So, there you go, and then Twitch dies. Emperor Twitch. So they lost 4 people out of a play that could have just been 2 kills. So they heavily misplayed that fight, and, you know, made some mistakes, and they're playing pretty poor this game, to be honest, which is fair enough. The first game they're probably a bit tilted from. They're making some mistakes here. They're already behind. They are a solid team. They usually play quite well. Miro did DC there, but yeah, you didn't notice, so it's fair enough that you kill her there. It does look like she's trying to go around the cage to go in on you. But yeah, overall, they played a little more poorly than they usually do. They play much better than this than usual. They did have a real poor performance, which was a sad thing to see. But overall, it was a good first scrimmage from Ignite. Ignite did play much more solid than even I expected. They had a lot more coordination. Their team play was very good, and they've clearly watched a lot of scrims from other people and stuff and prepped for this properly, because they've actually got some decent macro play going on. You know, they still need to think a bit more about their vision control and some more advanced aspects and stuff, and of course all the things I'm pointing out so far. But there's a lot of good things going as well. Like, I don't state the good things a lot of the time in this because it's worthless. I can't just say, that was really good, this was really good, yeah, this was really good. I only state if something's good if it's really prominent, basically. Because it's meaningless to say so in the analysis. It's better for me to criticize what's going wrong so they can fix it. That's the only reason why I might sound quite negative through this. Like, again, with Juke City, they're still doing some good things here, but you need to think about what they're doing wrong so they can fix that. That's the more important thing in an analysis. Janto's just below plat, yeah. They're trying him out for support. But unfortunately his internet's botched and he's dead, basically, for good now. So, he's gone. But yeah, this is where Blue... they've won anyway, Ignite. They've got Prime, they've done a 4-1. I'm not sure why Gadget's the one split pushing. Grey should be mid lane here and Gadget here. So a bit of lane allocation misplay, but regardless they're going to win anyway. Because there's a person missing, because there's no Muriel. And that's basically going to be the game. I mean, it should be, but they don't end here, as you can see. Because they go for this greedy dive onto Emperor. Mr. Wacko goes way too deep to pick up that kill for no reason. Like, never go for a dive onto the other inhibitor when you can just push and win. You know, like, yeah, Emperor's still going to be alive, but he's going to be a third HP, he has to go back, and you could have simply won under here, and you could have got the core. Like, this could have been core right here. Instead, you go for the safe play with the 4 people and go for the inhib. But you could have won right here. There we go. Go for the inhib, push up the wave, and then I think they go back here. Because they don't think they can end with everyone respawning. But they could have ended the game here. So this is a misplay by Ignite. They need to know when they can close out a game. Don't go for greedy kills and stuff when you can just end the game. Just push up the wave. Like, simply push that wave, go to the core and end. Like, you don't want to take so much damage that you're going to die with the Prime, right? You can always regen any poke, but if you're going under a inhib tanking as Sparrow into, you know, a Feng Mao, you're going to die. Even if he gets a lot of CC on him. So, a bit of a mistake from Wacko to go way too deep there. At least let someone else tank it. Hey, Curly. Ace is going to back off. Everyone's going to reset. Hollow's going to get Raptors, because why not? Thanks for the follow, Semicat. Semicat. Yes, I said that, not Semicat. You know why. Just you and me know that. Hollow's going to take out the Raptor here and go back, so that's all 3 Raptors done, which is good, solid play. And they basically just need to... They should probably all clear the jungle, like not just Hollow, and then Hollow take green, just to get the efficiency out of the Amber Link for 24 minutes. But, you know, they're going to let Hollow do it and play slow. But there's a lot of 5-stack camps that could have been done for that 24-minute mark, or 26 if they wanted to delay it to then. So yeah, Juke City are trying to do something desperate here. You can see there's all 4 of them on this lane, but there is a ward there. They're trying to do something aggressive here by pushing out this lane while the Feng Mao deals with the other waves because the super minions pushing in. But at this point, Ignite just need to set up these 2 lanes to push automatically, and then all 5 go right lane, like even with the Greystone at this point, so he can tower dive for them. He could just like even come in from mid lane after he's pushed the wave, run him around the back, and because like if he pushes in mid lane here and left comes in at the same time, one person has to go back to defend core. He can run around the back of the 4 people, flank them, tank the tower, and use his ult and stuff. The other 4 can come in, sweep in, clean up all 4, and kill the inhib, and then end the game while the one person's trying to defend core. Easiest way to win this game, and it's very easy to execute even without Prime. Very simple play. But it's a bit all over the place at the moment. The Greystone is on left lane, but the other 4 are only just getting to right lane, so it's just a bit of a slow setup basically. There we go. So we see all 4 push up. Hollow's looking for an aggressive pick. They've actually got Janto over here for some reason, trying to get XP, but he has got his ult, so I guess that's why he's there. But he could just be here initially, because he needs to shield any poke that happens at this point, because it's going to be very important, especially against a Gadget Sparrow. You can see they're just going to simply walk in here. Ace is going to put pressure on the other side. They should probably just finish this quite easily. Hollow tanks quite unnecessarily. They don't have that Greystone here is the main issue. So Mira ults over. Wacko goes too far forward and gets ulted, but then there's good peel to go into Forsaker. And there's a really good cage, and that should pretty much set up this fight. So there's the Tesla Dome. Wacko has to, of course, back off a bit, I guess. He could have gone forward there, maybe into the cage and done some more damage. Maybe they could have got more, but that's another one. Ace, meanwhile, is just smacking the core. Bit of a misplay from Ace, though. He could have joined this fight and just completely face-rolled it with the Greystone, so they could have won this a little harder. And then as you can see, all of them just start going mid because they realise they have a big wave funneling in mid. Which at this stage they should do, because they should apply pressure where the wave is. Really good stun, really good tether, really good ult and right click. Ult from Wacko, that is. Protagonist tries to do something, dies, and that's going to be the core. So just nice constructed play. I mean, towards Ignite misplayed that quite a lot. If they're on even field, then Juke City could have easily come back from that, but as you can see, they're way too far behind. Look at the CP difference in some of these roles. Like, Emperor's 23 card points behind on carry. That's pretty much spelling GG, because that's like 4 1-1-1s. Or a couple 12 costs, or a few upgraded cards. Pretty huge. So yeah, that's the scrims from Ignite versus Juke City. So I hope that was useful to the Ignite and Juke City guys. I hope you watch through those and it helps you improve individually and as a team. I'd love to see more of you guys in future. Both teams really nice to see, especially with Ignite starting up. Looking forward to scrimming those guys on Saturday.